No, your eyes do not deceive you. What's good, Gojo Clan? We are back on some Naraka Blade Point after a cool little hiatus. Yeah, probably about like a month or so. Now, I've had people in my comment section on older videos, and I'm talking like 2 years ago, a year ago, talking about, bro, I love this game. I need another video. When you gonna drop another video? When you gonna do another Naraka video, big dog? I got y'all today, which is going over the star chart system. That I can't remember the exact name, the glyph setup. That's what it is, the glyph, but it looks like a star chart. But I've seen a lot of people asking like, yo, do you have an updated one? Do you have an updated one? And even when I go into my channel, I don't think I had like a dedicated video to the new and improved glyph system. I was just giving you guys how I would build a specific character out in the glyph system. But today we'll do a little bit of explaining and breaking it down, and even get some gameplay up in there because I know y'all still wants to see that. So y'all already know, man, if you want to see more Naraka content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and don't forget to hit that hype button because it only lasts for about the first 7 days of the video's lifespan. All those things is gonna let me know that y'all want to see more of this, which I know you do. Off rip though, y'all. Every time I get back into this game, I swear to you, I feel like the graphic systems jump up tenfold, and I love it. I'm here for it. Now, as y'all can see, I already got her set up the way that I personally like, and yes, the two builds are pretty different from one another, but we will reset build number 2 because I'm gonna be honest, I can't fully remember exactly what I did, but we gonna reset that joint and we gonna get right. Again, please forgive me. It's been a while. I think I still remember the gist of everything. All right, so when y'all get in and you see the system, you see you got 2 sections to every side of them now, not just the normal one anymore. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's not something that you should be scared of. Just starting off in the red section, this is going to be all of your offense. So anything where it was like you were normally building up your rage, you were getting the things to make your ultimate build up faster, which is basically the rage, things to help your skills, all of that. That's where this is. So if you go either left or right, it doesn't matter which one you would start on. If you go on the right side when you get enraged, this is the damage that you push out. So the more damage that you push out to an enemy, the quicker your rage is going to build up for you to get your ultimate. And if you decide to go on the left side, which is high impact, this is going to determine how much damage your skill for each and every hero does. Now, again, remember, every hero has either the universal glyph system where they all share, and then they have their own 2 individual ones. So always keep that in mind. The next important thing to keep in mind too is I could spend all 4 points right here to get it up to 8% of an increase, right? But no, once I do that, I can't build the right side of it up anymore. I would actually have to go 2 and 2, or 1 and 3, whichever way it goes. It's 4 total in that entire row. So however you want to divide that 4 is up to you. But that's kind of how it's going to work all the way up until the end. And it lets you know total of 4. You can get up to 4 on all of them except for the final one, which we will talk about a little bit. Now, again, how you gonna build it is high key based off of your playstyle. Yes, I'm sure I could give you guys the most meta and most crazy broken kind of way to do it, which is the way that everybody does it. But to me, I think that's just very boring. Don't get me wrong. Like if I was competing in tournaments, then yes, I am going to do that. If I'm trying to be super competitive and compete and be the best, then I am going to do that. But since I like to just get in here and enjoy Naraka and have fun, I build it the way that fits my playstyle and that's like fun for me. So if I was doing it for Zindawu, I would probably say because her skills actually do a little bit of damage, I would probably get it up to 4%. Now I know it's not gonna make that big of a difference, but even at the top end of it, which is 8% damage, I can't remember the exact damage of it, but let's just say her arrow was doing 10 damage. I think that 8% is barely gonna get you to like 15, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the mathematician in my marriage, so don't base it on what I'm saying, y'all. But for me, I would get that up to 4%, and then I would get the 5% on the rage damage buildup. Then when I would move up, you either get the haste, which is skill cooldown reduction, or you can get savagery, which is the rage recovery. I always switch this based on the character that I'm using and how often I'm going to be using my skill. Personally though, I like the rage buildup for Zinda, so I maxed that thing out because her ultimate, it can actually do work. And y'all know that. Now, again, you don't have to. You can definitely go over here into the skill reduction part and make something shake for yourself. But for me personally, that's where I like to go. Now, also keep in mind, y'all, I had 20 points total. Now I'm down to 12 to use for the entire glyph system. okay? When you get up here to the final section, again, this is where you can only put 2 in. You can either put 1 on 1 or 2 in 1. And you either get the aura effect, which is within 10 seconds after skill casting, defeating an enemy reduces the skill cooldown by 30% or 60%. Again, that's not bad. Or you got your draw, which is on a successful counter, defeating an enemy, picking up the soul bloom essence, or attacking an enemy using the disengage with grappling hook, rage conversion will be increased by 20 or 40% for 15 seconds. This effect will not trigger when rage exceeds 90% and has a 120-second cooldown. So there's a lot of variables you got to kind of keep in mind when you're using these things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, am I constantly thinking that while I'm playing? Hell no. So again, that's up to you if you want to boost that all the way up. For me right now, I'm not going to. I would actually go into one of these other categories. And just to prevent this from being stupid long, I'm not gonna go over every single one of them. I wanted y'all to at least get the understanding of what the basis is when it comes to spending your points. So then you would move over to like spirit. This is your stamina. This over here is your grappling hook. So you got to kind of choose which one is more important for you and things of that nature. Me personally, I'm not too worried about the stamina. I would actually just go ahead and put 2 on the grappling hook so that I can get 25% grappling hook speed and that 21% on the grappling hook distance. Those are increasing. So I'm going to be a little faster when I use the grappling hook, and it's going to shoot out a little further. So it's nice. They combine the 2 that used to be separate. And then obviously you can get up to the top of these, which I'm gonna be real, in the spirit category, when you get to the top of these, they nice. You got upon a successful dodge, restored 6% or 12% stamina on top of the other stamina that you would be getting back, because you have to build all the way up to the top. You can't just decide to grab one at the top off rip. You have to start from the bottom. And then the second one is a successful counter silences for 1 to 2 seconds while increasing your own attack by 5 or 10% for 8 seconds. And this only has a 60-second cooldown. So that's nice. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It doesn't seem like much, but that can shift the tides of a battle. And then in your strategy section, this is where all like the dark tide coins come in when you surviving and stuff like that. Increasing your luck, increasing the discount. That's what the blue section is for. And then over here in the green section, which is body, a lot of people are going to get to this second stage right here, and they're going to have the starting point for their rage at 40. That's at the start of the game. Now, I had been testing it a little while ago, and I was like, oh, I realized after that, and I use my rage, I, start at 0 again. I was thinking I would start at 40, not 0. You are going to start at 0 even if you boost this all the way up. The thing is, you're gonna have a quicker buildup of your rage though. It does increase the buildup of it, unless Naraka's changed it in the few little bits that I've been going. Yeah, real quick, I wanted to step in and address this. I was wrong, y'all. What you guys are gonna see at some point in the video is that even after I used my ult, wherever my starting point was, so for example, if I started off at 30, it did boost me back up to that 30, and then I would build my rage up from that point forward. So you are not starting at 0. Sorry, I was wrong, and I figured it out. Enjoy the rest of your video. So you would build up rage by the damage you receive, or while weapon focus, gain a 2.5 to 10% damage reduction from weapons. So it's nice in that regard. You can even build up your health, y'all. You can go all the way up to 80. Now, with all of that being said, and with the way that I enjoy playing the game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put a little bit of this. I'm gonna put all 4 actually on the body blunt. This is again the one that helps me have reduction on my damage that I'm taking in when I'm focus striking. Now the question is, do I want to start with more health or do I want to start with more rage? And again, I only got 6 points left, so I gotta be very decisive with it, especially considering I put 2 points on divine chains. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put that on 20, and then I'm gonna go over here to strategy. This is basically the scrolls that you would complete, all the little quests and things like that that you would do in the middle of the survival mode game. You're gonna gain extra coins, which again, those are important, especially when you're getting into the game and you're trying to get things from the Rift dealer, which I spend a good majority of the early game doing a lot of the times. So I'm gonna boost that one up to 15%. And then I will put my last point. I'm gonna put my last point on my grappling hook. Again, is this meta? Hell no. This is not meta at all. This is wonky hunky dory shit. that a lot of people will probably tell you not to do. But for me to enjoy myself on the game, this is what I want to do. And my thought process is, especially with savagery up to 40%, and then I'm starting with my rage at 20% and just constantly being in combat and damaging people and stuff, I'm gonna have a good amount of my ultimate build fast anyways. But for experimental purposes and for the video, man, let's just do it this way and you guys can see for yourself what it looks like in game. And here we go. It's like clockwork. I ain't forgot my roots. I know y'all see me getting all this booty. You know what I'm saying? Look at the gold shield. More who wants it?
Who wants it? Who fucking wants it?
I'll have some.
Who?
Ah, there he is. Bot number 1. Uh-oh. Bang. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. I'm a little rusty on my combos, man. Forgive me. Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then the grab. Yup. I know it. The same combos. I tried to hit him with the... Oh, Lord! Open him up. All right. I told y'all to give me a second. I told y'all to give me a second that I was rusty. I said that. And y'all just judging me through the camera. I know you is. I feel y'all judge me. A scroll. Now let's see how much this is gonna affect us in the positive. I already feel like we've gotten a lot of positive in here. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate came back kind of fast in that fight. I say came back because it was the first time around, but still, I got it kind of quick. Let's see what that Munyon is looking like though. Praise Jesus. I didn't look at my money. Y'all gonna have to tell me when you see the video. Now we got 8. Oh. Well, hey, sugar. Ain't no way. Oh, this nigga got purple. Throw the bird. Oh, I missed. But guess what I'm not gonna miss? Hoop. Bang. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa! Bum! Two. Hus! Nope. Don't worry, I ain't gonna let you get away. Us! Woo! That boy still got it, goddamn. Look at the luck that we got on us, though, y'all. I'm telling you, I like to build my characters a certain way. All right, let's holla at this Rift dealer. All right, scammer, what you got for me? Well, I need some more grapple, so thank you. Windhorn. Yeah, gimme dot. Quickest way to traverse the map. Come on, birdie. And go. Woo, hey now. Come on now, Iago, take me to the good shit. Oh, he's descending. Thanks, Iago. Where is the damn, the rocks for me to get across? I don't want to use up all my grappling hooks. I only got 11. Ah, the stupid ass monster is there. We're gonna just run past him. He kind of strong, y'all. Look at this nigga. No, you got it, boss. Y'all can fight him if you want to, but I fought that nigga with a full team before, and it took everything we had. And then some. What you got? Woo, made it out. Oh, but we got these traps and a bounty. Grab the bounty. Yep, I knew it was gonna pop up a bot. Oh my god, I hate you! Shay, please! We gotta wear our shit out. Uh-oh. Shay, you... Alright. I didn't waste my damn ultimate. Cancel it. Oh, I just peeped game and looked down there. I did start off at 20%. Well, they must have changed that then, y'all, because I promise you, my ultimate did not start at 40 when I was doing this. So, even more reason to actually put it on that 40% because you're going to start off at it and you're going to build at a faster rate. Because look, you already see I'm at 41% just in talking to y'all in that short period of time. Look, I don't even know. I mean, it might have been a full minute. High key, it might have been a full minute, but nigga, that ain't shit. All I had to do was get into a fight and boost up that rate at which I'm gonna build up my ultimate, and I just got my skill back. So, you know, again, the way I build my characters, it's not like ass, but it's just not meta. Got him. Get off me. Ah! Oh, this is the last person. Whoa. Buddy, old pal of mine. Bum! Nope. Oos. Something else that I would recommend to y'all. I know I'm super chatty McPatty right now, but that's okay. I was gonna say, if you guys are feeling like, yo, I'm not getting into no games, this is kind of ass, and I want to play it. I want to play Naraka. Don't feel like you can't either just play the little story mode thing that they got in the game, which is is it Showdown? I always want to say Shadows, but it's Showdown. You could always jump into that game mode and play the story, or the other option, which is what I do from time to time, just to make sure that my skills is, again, not super sharp, but I'm not falling completely off a cliff. I will play Naraka and put it in bots only mode. Like, if I really want to get some content out to y'all, I will get in bots mode. Again, no, I'm not in bots mode right now. I'm literally just clicking into quick play, and this is what I'm getting. Like, whenever I'm doing something for a new season or for a new character and I get the early access to him, that's primarily who we're going up against anyways, is the bots. And I'm okay with that though, because the whole point of the video is just for you guys to see the showcase of a new thing or character. So, you know. Shit, hold on now. You got a lot of dip on your chip. Hey, bum! Ooh, shit. Damn it. You almost had me. Again, that is the drawback to playing as my girl right here, boys. I know that people can dodge them arrows, and it is scary. But that's also why I think she thrives in more of like a team setting rather than solos. You can still pull shit off with her in solos. It's just, I think you're gonna have a better time where people are more focused on what the hell is going on with your teammates or something else in the area, and you can get easy, you know, crowd control with spearing them or impaling them. Yes, impaling. Ain't that about a bit? All right, bro, you getting on my little ass nerves. You gonna stop juggling me? Got him. Real players will dodge that, so be careful. Yeah. Yours or mine, huh? The way that I got myself set up, bro, I know I'm not gonna really be without my skills for too long or my ultimate for too long, you know? Again, although it's not meta, y'all, it does still work. It gets the job done. It is fun, which is the biggest thing. Like, that's why we play video games, to have fun. Some people do, though. They do have fun dominating, and if that's how you have fun, more power to you. Oh. Why do I have a bounty on my head? It is a real nigga. Oh, he got that shit on. Yep. Ah, he got me. There you have it, y'all. That's what it looks like when you building your character out with the glyph system. Hopefully this video was enough to help you guys understand it and even have a better understanding of it by seeing it in game. I know a lot of it was me going up against bots, but at the end you seen I was going up against somebody who was actually pretty good at the game, because they could have finished me off at least in 2 different instances, and they didn't. They chose to not do it. So it is what it is. I've been out of practice, but I'll get back into it and that won't happen again. Let me know what other video I could actually put out there to help you guys understand Naraka just a little bit better, because maybe I didn't cover it, or maybe it was so long ago. I know there are very few of y'all, but I know some people want a tier list. You have to give me time. A tier list from me would do no justice. I do not know the meta. I don't know what's been changed. I don't know any of that. So that's off the table for now. I need to get back into the swing of things. Anything other than that, though, I think I should be able to handle that, hopefully. But I do look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing you in the next video. So as always, Gojo Clan, stay up, stay blessed, and as always, peace and Aries.